Looking to relocate to Las Vegas and trying to decide between Henderson or Summerlin? You're not alone. These are the two most sought after areas in the Las Vegas Valley, each with its own unique vibe when it comes to lifestyle, luxury, and location. The Henderson versus Summerlin debate is real. Some might even call it Vegas's version of a turf war, just with better landscaping. It's a friendly feud, and locals on both sides are passionate. Lucky for you, I've lived in both. Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Stark, native Las Vegan and real estate agent. I've been selling real estate in my hometown city for the past 27 years, and I've personally lived in both Summerlin and Henderson. In this video, I'm going to break down both areas, covering location, pricing, housing styles, lifestyle, and overall vibe to help you figure out which one might be the best fit for you. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. First, let's start with location. Both Henderson and Summerlin are about 20 to 35 minutes to and from the Las Vegas Strip, depending on traffic and also depending on where you are within the actual community. They're just in opposite directions. Summerlin sits on the west side of town, right up against the Red Rock Mountains. You'll have access to hiking, cycling, those epic mountain views that are just so beautiful. Summerlin is actually one large master plan community that has won numerous top-selling accolades year over year for being one of the top-selling master plan communities across the United States, best master plan in Nevada, and it's home to the award-winning downtown Summerlin. More on that later. Here you will find tree-lined streets, walking trails, fantastic parks, and just an overall very aesthetically pleasing vibe. Henderson sits on the southeast side, and it's actually its own separate city with its own municipalities. So it has its own police department, fire department, city council, mayor, etc. Henderson has also won many accolades in its own right for being one of the safest cities to live in the United States, one of the top 20 mid-sized cities to live in the US by HGTV, A+ rating for schools and family living, fastest growing city for retirees and professionals. Depending on where you live in Henderson, think Green Valley, Anthem Country Club, or Seven Hills. It's actually closer to Harry Reid International Airport and the Strip, which is a big plus if you travel often and like to enjoy the Las Vegas scene on the regular. It's also home to Lake Las Vegas and closer to Lake Mead, so if you're into water views, paddle boarding, or boating, Henderson might be the better spot for you. Also, if you do own property in Southern California, which a lot of our buyers do, and travel back and forth via car, the I-15 exit is closer to Henderson, and it does cut off about 45 minutes of that drive. And when we're talking a 4 to 5 hour drive, that 45 minutes definitely makes a difference. Now, let's talk about the vibe. There's a bit of a lighthearted feud between Summerlin and Henderson folks. Summerlin residents can be a little bit bougie about their mountain views and master planning, while Henderson locals, well, they're going to tell you that it's more authentic, down to earth, and full of heart. Both Team Summerlin and Team Henderson camps are loyal, but if you ask me, truly both locations have a lot to offer. Summerlin is very master planned. It's curated, organized, and packed with over 250 parks, multiple golf courses, and walking trails that connect. It's home to the private TPC golf course, the Summit Club, which is the most exclusive community in all of Las Vegas, Bears Best Golf Course, and downtown Summerlin, which is by far one of the best shopping districts in Las Vegas. Seriously, it's high end. The restaurant choices from casual to fancy are endless, and the whole scene in downtown Summerlin is truly such a perk for residents of Summerlin especially, but residents in Las Vegas in general to enjoy. I absolutely love going to downtown Summerlin. There's a sense of cohesion and luxury at every turn, and Red Rock National Park is super close, which is truly a magical place and a place where visitors from all over come to enjoy the beautiful nature of those Red Rock Mountains. It's the Newport Beach of Las Vegas, upscale, elevated, and beautifully maintained. If you're from Arizona, think Scottsdale, refined, newer infrastructure, and consistent design. Henderson, on the other hand, feels a bit more laid back. You will find that there are larger home sites in many of the communities. It has a more relaxed energy, and there's some master plan communities mixed with non-HOA communities. It's more like San Diego County, luxury homes, but a little less planned and more personalized. Now, don't get me wrong, Henderson is home to some absolutely incredible communities, which we're going to touch on here shortly. To compare, in Arizona, Henderson feels like Paradise Valley meets Cave Creek, and on the East Coast, it has a North Carolina or upstate New York vibe, scenic, peaceful, and elegant without trying too hard. Henderson is also known for having one of the best park systems with over 70 public parks, over 180 miles of trails, which is great for mountain biking and hiking. The McCullough Hills trail system is actually one of our favorites that we enjoy quite often when the weather is beautiful. Now, let's talk lifestyle and day-to-day living. Both areas offer top-rated schools, including public schools, charter, and private options. Summerlin has some really high-rated private schools like Faith Lutheran, Bishop Gorman, Alexander Dawson, and the Meadows. Henderson also has some great private schools like Henderson International, which my son attended, but they also have some fantastic charter schools like Pinecrest Academy and Coral Academy of Science, and some of the public schools like Wallen Elementary, Del Webb Middle School, and Coronado High School are very highly rated in the state of Nevada, which is super important for public schooling because Clark County as a whole, the school district, isn't really highly rated. However, there are pockets within these zip codes in Henderson and Summerlin where public schools are really, really great. Summerlin has downtown Summerlin, which is so amazing. It's a massive outdoor shopping and dining district that is so well done. I mean, truly, you can hang out in downtown Summerlin every day and never be bored. You have a brand new Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and upscale fitness options. Really, you are not lacking for anything in the Summerlin area. Between downtown Summerlin, you have the Canyon Plaza Shopping Center with the Costco and the Lowe's, and a bunch more restaurants are. It's home to Tivoli Village, Boca Park. I mean, truly the options for dining and shopping and entertainment in Summerlin are endless. Henderson also has cool spots in its own right. You have the district at Green Valley Ranch, which is kind of like downtown Summerlin, just on a much smaller scale. The revitalized Water Street in downtown Henderson, which is really an coming location and has a refreshingly down-to-earth vibe. Think locally owned coffee shops, craft breweries, art murals, and a funky but authentic energy that's all about community over commercialism. A lot of the restaurants and coffee shops in downtown Henderson, Water Street, are owned by Henderson residents who really wanted to invest in the community and make Water Street really a great place for residents to gather. And like I said, it kind of has a really intimate, cool vibe. Both Summerlin and Henderson, you're going to find Whole Foods, you're going to find Trader Joe's, local casinos with great restaurants, coffee shops, wellness centers, local cafes, great gyms, and major grocery anchors that are new and nice. So really, both locations are going to offer the conveniences that one needs in their everyday lifestyle. Now let's delve into style of homes and price points. If you're looking to move to Las Vegas and maintenance-free like a condo or a townhome, I think Summerlin has a slight advantage. They built many classic style condo complexes across all the different villages of Summerlin, and to this day they are still really well maintained and lovely and offer beautiful community pools and some really nice floor plans. As for townhomes, I also think this holds true, and a lot of the new construction that is happening in Summerlin West are attached townhomes because as the land has become more scarce, they've gone to attach product and built up. So Summerlin offers some great townhomes with a really luxurious feel. There are some condo complexes in Henderson, but some of those condo complexes were apartments that condo converted, and those are built to different code. I would say that if you are looking for a condo or a townhome, Lake Las Vegas is home to some of your best options. However, the HOA fees in Lake Las Vegas can run high as it was geared to more of a resort style lifestyle. I definitely would say that there's more of a variety of condo and townhome options with more affordable carrying cost in Summerlin. Now, let's talk guard gated luxury, because if you're considering a high-end home in either area, security and exclusivity matter. And the number of calls we get for buyers wanting guard gated is very, very high. In Henderson, some of the top guard gated communities you're going to want to look at include McDonald Highlands, Ascaya, Anthem Country Club, Roma Hills, South Shore in Lake Las Vegas, and for luxury condos, they're building the new Four Seasons high-rise in McDonald Highlands. And the District at Green Valley Ranch is also another very high-end condo complex where units are very rare to market, as the condos sit on top of the shopping, and it's just probably one of the best locations that you can live in the entire Las Vegas Valley. In Summerlin, your top guard-gated communities are the Summit Club, which is the most exclusive community in the entire Las Vegas Valley, where Mark Wahlberg built his home. Homes in there range from the $10 million price point all the way up to $30 million plus. The Ridges, Red Rock Country Club, One Queensridge Place for your luxury high-rise, and Mesa Ridge and Ascension for those wanting newer built, modern style homes, beautiful guard gated, no golf course, but fabulous clubhouse. And you also have Sienna and Trilogy for 55 plus active living, both of which are guard gated. Let me put it to you this way. Anthem Country Club is to Red Rock Country Club, as McDonald Highlands is to the Ridges, as Roma Hills is to Eagle Hills, as Four Seasons is to One Queensridge Place for those looking for luxury 5-star high-rise condo living with views. If you guys would like more of a deep dive of Anthem Country Club versus Red Rock Country Club and McDonald Highlands versus the Ridges type of series videos, let me know in the comments below. Ascaya in Henderson is in a league of its own, and the Summit Club is the creme de la creme in the entire Las Vegas Valley. I would also say that South Shore Country Club in Lake Las Vegas is also a vibe all on its own, because it is just so peaceful and so private, and you don't even feel like you're in Las Vegas. Now, Henderson, being a city and not a master plan community, has areas of homes with no HOAs and larger lots, and where you have room to roam and you can park your RV. You will not find that in Summerlin, because Summerlin is one very large master plan community where everything has an HOA. So if you are looking for a non-HOA neighborhood, then Henderson might be an option for you. There is one area in Henderson in the 89002 zip code known for higher end custom homes on big lots with no HOAs. Now, a request that we get often are buyers wanting homes with a view, from golf course to strip views to mountain views to lake views out at Lake Las Vegas. I am going to give this advantage to Henderson, and Summerlin residents, don't come at me for this. It's not to say that you can't find a view lot in Summerlin. It's just more challenging because Summerlin is more dense, the homes are closer together, and when you do find a lot that has a beautiful view, you are going to be paying a very hefty premium. Let's talk about price points. In Summerlin, the average price for a single family home is $1,010,583, which buys you about 2,500 square feet. In Henderson, you're looking at an average price point of $702,000 for about 2,267 square feet. You're definitely going to get more bang for your buck in Henderson, no question. Let me share another story working with some luxury buyers. They were shopping for a newer build modern home where all the homes in the neighborhood had that modern aesthetic. The primary focus was Summerlin because Summerlin has more new construction homes with that modern aesthetic, but also they really love the Summerlin vibe with proximity to downtown Summerlin, Lifetime Fitness, just the overall feel. When a resale popped up in Lake Las Vegas that was a newer build built by Blue Heron Homes at $2.3 million, my clients jumped at that opportunity. I really wanted to make sure that they were okay with the location because they completely switched gears. So they did their own due diligence in terms of driving around and getting a feel for proximity to things that they would be enjoying on a daily basis. But they absolutely fell in love with not only the home, but the lot and the view that came with that home, where in Summerlin, they weren't going to get that same type of view at all. In Summerlin, that same home that was priced at $2.3 million in a community like Mesa Ridge or the Ridges with that modern exterior aesthetic, 4,500 square feet plus, would be north of $3.5 million. So they definitely got an incredible home for an incredible value and really a beautiful location. Prices in Henderson are definitely going to be a better value, and home sites for the most part are a little bit more generously sized, and it's very well known that Summerlin is home to some of the most expensive real estate on a price per square foot basis in the Las Vegas Valley. Let's talk new construction, because new construction is really where it's at in 2025 with all the incentives that builders are offering. Lake Las Vegas has a majority of new construction homes and some really amazing values, especially if you're looking for a single story. If you're relocating from California or Washington or Hawaii, or a place where nature is really part of your soul, Lake Las Vegas is hard to beat, and because the topography and just the setting is absolutely beautiful. I mean, where else do you find water in the desert? People will say that it's far, but that's really relative to where you work, what you like to do, and where you go on a daily basis. I would say that if you're going to use the Las Vegas Strip and the airport as checkpoints for location, then Lake Las Vegas is really not any further than Summerlin West, where a majority of new construction is happening in that Summerlin West area. If you're in the Summerlin South area, where there's also a lot of new construction happening, then I would say proximity to the Strip and the airport is about equal from Lake Las Vegas, especially when you account for traffic. Now, if downtown Summerlin is your vibe and you want to spend a good majority of your time when you're living here hanging out in downtown Summerlin, then I would definitely focus your search to properties in Summerlin West. Inspirada in Henderson is also a great option for new construction, and that master plan is really conveniently located in the West Henderson part of the Henderson city. The lots are definitely a little bit on the smaller side. It has a great community feel and lots of parks and a lot of new shopping and dining options happening along that St. Rose Parkway. They also opened a new Henderson Hospital, so Inspirada is also a great choice. I would say that if Summerlin West had a little sibling, it would be Inspirada. Now for the $64,000 question, Lauren, where would you buy? As someone who was born and raised in Las Vegas, I witnessed both Summerlin and Henderson grow and evolve over the years into locations that truly offer something for everyone, and the real estate is just becoming more and more next level. I am absolutely loving it. I feel confident in knowing that my clients are going to be happy in either location and have a fantastic asset. But I would say this, if I was going to prioritize safety, a little bit larger home site, views, proximity to the Strip and to the airport, very highly rated public schools, especially in the 89052 and 89044 zip code, I'd choose Henderson. There's something about the openness, and it gives a little bit more flexibility and definitely a better value. However, if I wanted perfectly planned, a curated feel, beautiful mountain backdrop, easy access to Red Rock and all the hiking and just the beauty of Red Rock, access to downtown Summerlin, Tivoli Village, Boca Park, and a plethora of great shopping and dining options, tree-lined streets, community events, parks, more new construction options, and a little bit bougier feel, Summerlin is really unbeatable. Also, I really love some of the guard-gated 55 plus neighborhoods that Summerlin offers, like Sienna, Trilogy, and Heritage at Stonebridge. The truth is, you really can't go wrong. If you're considering both, I always recommend this. book a few nights in Summerlin, stay at the Red Rock Casino, the JW Marriott, the Suncoast Hotel, tour some homes, and explore. Then do the same thing in Henderson. You can stay at the Green Valley Ranch, the M Resort, Sunset Station, and do the same. Get a feel for the energy of each place. You will know pretty quickly which one resonates with you. I have had clients only want Summerlin and wind up in Henderson and vice versa. So really it's all about what feels right to you, and the only way for you to truly best do that is to rent a car, drive around, see what feels right. To make your Las Vegas home search easy, we have created dedicated websites specific to both Henderson and Summerlin. They are an absolutely fantastic resource, very user-friendly to start your home search with up-to-date listings, guard-gated neighborhood guides, and specific neighborhoods that make up each of these areas. Make sure you guys check them out in the description box below. I will link them for you. Also, this channel is a great source of information, and I really aim to educate and empower from my native insight through my home tours and my videos, so feel free to binge watch my channel. If you would like to talk more about your options and are looking for guidance, expert 5-star representation, feel free to reach out anytime. We are a 3-generation family-owned team, and we look forward to helping you make your next move, whether buying, building, or selling. Let me know in the comments below, Henderson or Summerlin, which one are you feeling? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye for now.